This is James Gunn, director of Guardians of the Galaxy.
Hey everybody, so this is on the internet right now.
This is live.
Hello fans.
So speaking of fans, you have been amazing about talking with the fans throughout this entire process, announcing you got the job on Facebook. What's that been like, having that dialogue?
Well, you know, the truth is I've just been really excited about the movie from the beginning, so I've been, trying to geek out as much as I possibly could, and so many things are secret that but I like to share as much of my experience with the fans out there as I possibly can. People who are interested in Marvel, people who are interested in my movies, people who are interested in talking raccoons, and people who are interested in maybe being directors or filmmakers themselves.
And tell me a little bit about, what it's like making such a big movie. We were talking with Michael Rooker before. You've done films on smaller budgets, smaller days, super 24 days, $3 million. This one's a little different.
It's a lot easier. It really is. Because when you're making a movie for, my last movie cost $3 million, and like you said, 24 days, you have to rush so much. It's so difficult and so exhausting to work so many hours a day and really just be desperate to get your shots in. In a movie like this, it's not like I'm laid back, and I'm not a laid back person, but I had the time to really, sort of imagine the movie fully and then be able to create exactly what's in my head, and I wasn't restrained by budget in doing that, so it was a great experience.
I actually have a question about that. So you've talked about the fact that when you first, were considering the job, you read the script, you looked at it, you went home and you were able to visualize it. You weren't sure about the story yet, but you could see it. Can you talk a little bit about what you saw and how that's realized itself?
Yeah, that's been one of the amazing things. Actually, I was sitting yesterday in the press junket, doing all the different interviews, and I was looking at the poster and I was going, oh my gosh, that really does look exactly what I imagined on that day I was driving home from that meeting with Marvel. I mean, it really is about creating a world that is, it harkens back to the past because we have the bright colors of old pulp, science fiction movies like Forbidden Planet, but then also being edgy and looking forward and being dirty and gritty and grimy and real in a way that other movies haven't been in that genre. And so it's about creating this amalgamation of all the things I love, and visually I could really see a way of using colors, both the good colors, the bad colors, and the ugly colors. And it was an exciting revelation for me, and I think the coolest thing has been that everyone has sort of realized along the way what I was talking about, whether it was our production designer, Charlie Wood, our costume designer, Alex Byrne, our makeup effects artist, David White. They all sort of got what I was saying and improved upon it and made it what I wanted, but a little bit better.
So speaking of making this movie and all the people you work with, so you kind of made two movies. You made a live action movie, and then you basically made a CGI movie. Tell me a little bit about that. Let the fans know what that process is like.
Well, it's a long process. So yeah, I shot a movie for one period of time, and then when we were done with that, I had to go back and then, implement the two CGI characters, Rocket and Groot, who are so important to the story, and Thanos, who's also another CGI character. So it was like making two movies. It's like making a regular movie you're filming and then making not a Pixar movie because it's much rougher than that, but another movie.
All right, last question.
I answered your question with exactly the question that you asked me. You asked me, hey, was it like making two movies? And I said, hey, it was like making two movies.
All right, so we're basically in simpatico, right? Is this your superpower hero? Can you mind read?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. I can mind read, especially when people are speaking with their lips what they're thinking in their brains. Then it comes to me completely.
All right, watch out for him. He's a scary one. I have to let you go. Have a fantastic time at the premiere tonight.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it.